It's not something that you see from the outside. You don't see them struggling. You would still see me walking, cheerful, you know, talking with a lot of friends. You think I'm a popular person, right? But actually inside, I was dying. When someone tells you you're actually not that pretty, you tend to believe it, or like you're not good enough. I was scared, and I was all that fear of always being judged by people that it's like I'm walking on eggshells, you know, that I need to be careful about what I do, what I say, because, you know, they might think bad about me. So I'm Natasha, I'm 31, and I'm originally from the Philippines. So last 2017, that was the first time I ever visited Amsterdam.
First employee?
He was my second employee, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, almost.
You could say I moved here in Amsterdam for love, love pat as they say. But after that, I decided to, you know, find a job and get a career here. And ever since, well, that's 4 years ago, and I'm still loving Amsterdam, living here. And then alongside, I was also doing my passion project. It's called the Traveling Foxes, which I started it with my friend back in the Philippines. I've had it for 5 years now.
We're from the Traveling Foxes!
The first ever video that we did was a cinematic video of just, you know, exploring and promoting a location. And we had a really good feedback, and some people said that you should try vlogging. When you go, what you leave is a work of art. And so we started vlogging little by little, although it was really bad and terrible at first. We didn't know exactly how to vlog. We started doing it, and we started sharing more our tips, our experiences, and that's when we really got some really good positive responses. Working full-time with a job and also trying to do this passion project, I couldn't really do it at the same time. So this year I decided to quit my corporate job and pursue a full-time content creation for my passion project. And I'm trying to pursue, you know, passive income streams for it, and also active income where I can also provide services for other clients or brands who might need multimedia designs as well.
It's also a very brave decision, because especially during the pandemic and post-pandemic, it's not an easy decision.
For sure, but like they say, right, there's this whole great resignation that happened in the pandemic time, where you really tend to reflect on the things that matters to you most.
Adventure, and we're looking forward to 0 injuries, or we're not going to have any more activities after this.
When the Traveling Foxes evolved, it was more than just 2 girls traveling. We were really focused more on sharing knowledge of how we travel, going back to, you know, as a solo female traveler, you know, how can you be safe and everything. And also we would do a lot of activities that were really outside of our comfort zone. You know, hiking, diving, all those things. And so a lot of women actually messaged us and say, you know, you inspire me, girls. desire to do more of it and to do more content and document our travels, not just, you know, the beauty aesthetic sides of travel, but also the raw, the authentic, and also yeah, the more the informational side, so people can learn from us and get inspired.
I'm kind of new to this whole like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I understand, like, nowadays there is a term, it's called social media entrepreneur.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's really evolving. Before they would call it just, you know, influencers, you know, vloggers. But now it's evolving, you know. For me, I actually don't like the name influencer. Because I don't know if I'm influencing someone or not, right? For me, I'm a content creator because I create the content and I try to provide value. And it's up to them if they want to accept this value, you know.
And so what do you think of social media and what does it mean to you?
Yeah, I think social media is a double-edged sword. You know, it can be for good, it can also be for bad. But like anything in life, we really need to know the limits of things, and social media is definitely one of them. I work in social media and I know the dangers of social media, you know, endless scrolling and wasting so much time, and also bullying. The true reason why I started this vlog in the first place with my friend Natalie back in 2016 or so, I wanted to confront a fear that I had as a childhood trauma when I was about 18. I used to be very, very shy. I was a reserved kid. I was kind of bullied in high school, you know, like a very low self-esteem. And then as I grew up, I was quite curious about self-image, modeling, acting. So I found myself, you know, working myself up, building the confidence along the way. And slowly I started putting myself out there, you know, doing more social work, social networking, and doing some modeling, acting. And so I joined a contest, a beauty contest whatsoever, and I happened to win that contest. Only to find out that, you know, that saying, with popularity comes with responsibility, right? So I was exposed to a lot of hate online. And take note, I was quite young, you know, like 18, 19, that kind of age where it's quite tender, you know, you're still naive to some things. When someone tells you you're actually not that pretty, you tend to believe it. I'm one person who puts myself out there in front of the camera. I talk about opinions and everything. So from time to time, you also get people who don't necessarily agree with your opinions. And if you are not strong-willed enough, or, you know, you can fall into a state where you can get depressed and just, you know, feel more insecure about yourself. So that's, you know, some of the dangers of social media. But there are also positive things about social media, which is, well, the word social is there, which means, you know, being connected with people. And that's what I like as well. You know, I am building a platform where I can connect to a bigger audience, that I can speak about something and I know it will connect to a lot of people, right? And you cannot do that in normal day-to-day situations. So social media is the best platform to do that. Yeah.
So you were talking about inspiring people, sharing positive things. It actually reminds me the concept of wellness, and actually it's also nowadays a very popular, or even new industry. And so, what do you think it connects to your work?
Actually, I think wellness is not really a new industry. It's really been there for a long time, and I don't know if people recognize this, but it is actually a really, really big industry. I mean, in 2020, it's about $4.4 trillion. Can you imagine that? And the sphere of wellness is actually pretty huge. It's not just about healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, physical exercise. And saying that, going back to what I do, you might think like, okay, travel, social media, it doesn't really connect to wellness, but I feel that it's still a big part of it, just because of the how we do things and what we do things. We inspire people to also reconnect with themselves, to get out of their comfort zone, and that connects to mental health. When I was doing the passion projects, I've always had that, that mindset of taking care of myself, and that travel really helped heal me, So this is why I am very passionate about travel and also helping others sort of do the same thing, not necessarily, travel the same places as I did, but at least the act of taking care of yourself, reconnecting with yourself, and that goes back to mental health, right? And the self-love, self-acceptance.
No, just of their vlogs, like they never really showed that it looked like this, like it's
Like how to follow you and stuff like that. What to do? Where can they find me? Oh, because for you.
And then now,
know, right? Like what
the audience that I want to impact most in the Traveling Foxes are women. I want to empower women. I want to inspire them to get out of their comfort zone.
Very interesting. Yeah, I typically don't.
But I feel maybe because I believe in women, I believe that we are just badly misinterpreted somehow, and I believe that there are still a lot of good women out there who are also inspiring in a way. So I choose to just surround myself with people with the same mindset, because I don't want to waste my time anymore thinking about what I've experienced back then in high school, and even in my adult life. You could still experience that, people with different mindsets who would still judge you, and just general toxic behavior. I still believe in humanity. I believe that especially women can have a voice in whatever platform they choose. So it's just a matter of choice, I guess.